Winter definitely has come late to much of the east this year, and now severe season is starting early. It's off to a very aggressive start so far. There have been more than 350 preliminary tornado reports, with the most recent confirmed tornadoes happening just Friday night in Shreveport.
So how is this wild weather impacting the way we spend money, especially for the upcoming Easter holiday? I want to bring in our business weather expert, Paul Walsh. Paul, great to see you. So how big of an impact will this late winter have on consumer businesses?
Maria, I think it could be a big setback, especially for retailers. Of course, we had a really early start to spring this year with February warmth, really getting retailers very optimistic about the start to the season. But alas, it looks like it was a head fake by Mother Nature, because all of a sudden we're back into the winter at a time that's really, really important for retail. And basically what that means is that people are not going to be buying the products that they would hope that they buy right now.
So again, it was warm when it was supposed to be cold. Right. Now it's cold when it's supposed to be warm. So what will all this mean for the bottom lines of businesses?
Yeah, it directly impacts their bottom lines. If it doesn't feel like spring, we generally don't buy spring items. In fact, there's a firm called Planalytics that's estimating that the cold weather in March will impact retail to the tune of about $500 million less this year than they spent last year, with a lot of that being really around apparel. In terms of the severe weather, of course, that's going to have a negative impact as well. We're seeing a very, very active season. So when you put those two together, it means that it's going to be a tough month for businesses. What that means for us, so perhaps, especially on the apparel side, is we may see some really decent deals at the end of this month and into April, because retailers are going to have more inventory than they need, and they're going to have to drop those prices.
And real quick, Paul, retailers dealing with volatile weather, how do they do it?
Well, Maria, in fact, I was in Germany last week, I should say, a massive trade show, and weather was front and center. This is a technology show. Weather is front and center because more and more companies are using this information, along with analytics, along with mobile technology, to better anticipate how the weather is going to shape what people are actually going to be wanting to buy, where they're going to be going, even how they're going to feel. And they're using that information to better plan their businesses.
Always interesting. Paul Walsh, thanks for joining us.